Hi there, SpitFire here with Game Mode 5, and today we're going to be talking about Aether updates. The first thing that I'd like to go over is the Aether team is actively searching for sound artists. Basically, this is sound engineers for certain in-game sound effects. Not music, though. They do have a musical artist that they are working with in order to give the Aether that magical, mystical feel that we all love. The Aether team's lead developer, KingBDogz, a couple of weeks ago, oh wow, it's been a long time since we've done one of these. Anyway, KingBDogz did a live stream of some of his coding and bug fixing, and it was a good time had by all. Some questions were answered, and there was a little bit of gameplay footage in there, but not a whole lot. If you'd like to check that out, the link to the after recording is down below. The Aether team has continued to update their list, or rather their live document, containing all fixed bugs and implemented features for the upcoming version. On release, this document should be empty, or at least have strike-throughs through all the text. Accessories in the system now fully work. Now we're talking about capes, we're talking about rings, we're talking about the ice rings and all of those awesome things. And one of the cool byproducts of that is they've actually added, when you wear a full outfit of Valkyrie armor, it actually gives you wings. So there's a few Red Bull jokes in there to be made, but not by me. The Aether team has announced that there will be donator and developer capes added into the Aether, so that when you do wear a cape, say a sweat cape or anything like that, it will have a special texture that identifies you as a donator, developer, whatever your role is in this mod. One of the cool things about this is, especially since it's going into multiplayer, when you're playing on a server, you don't necessarily have to guess if it's really KingBDogz or KingBDogz. Speaking of KingBDogz, he actually did an AMA, or an Ask Me Anything, on Reddit. This is actually a really cool thing that I've been noticing a lot of developers of a lot of games doing, and you know, he did answer a lot of questions. However, a lot of the questions that were asked were pretty much rehashes of things that have already been on the Aether team's Facebook. There are a few very cute, cool gems in there. I do encourage you guys to go and check that out. Something that's causing a little bit of stir in the community is a very rare drop in dungeons in the Aether. It very soon will be Deadmau 5 ears. I'm not quite, am I saying that right? Is it Deadmau 5 or Dead Mouse? I don't know. The big, you know, yeah, anyway. Moving along, the Aether team has decided that they will add a configuration option when you're creating a world to create just an Aether world. This will be very similar to choosing a super flat or custom generation type. It's still unsure as to what happens when you fall out of the dimension if you do it this way. It could possibly just start you in the Aether rather than the main world, which could add a very nice gameplay mechanic. Being that you start in the Aether, and then if you should fall, how do you get back? Getting back would be a bigger pain because you have to travel to the Nether, get your glowstone, and then travel back to the Aether. Air Bunnies have lost their puffing ability. The developers thought that it was a little bit overpowered for such an easy early game mount. So what they will do is they'll actually negate fall damage. However, for those of you who like the functionality of the Air Bunnies, what they have done is they've started talking about adding the puffing ability in like an alpha male Air Bunny. Not sure on the details on that yet. However, if you check out the Aether Facebook page, you may get those details here in a couple of days. A recent change to the code actually allows for, if you're using, say, an alpha male air bunny, to glide down, and you decide you want to fall faster, maybe because there's something in front of you that could damage you or change your path, say a zephyr or something. You can simply hit shift and you can fall at free fall speeds. This is actually a great feature, especially for figs and things like that, and it actually could add to PvP because it gives you a little bit more control and allows you to do your own thing. And for those of you who are talking about, oh my god, we need more Aether food, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Well, let me tell you guys, they have actually added an enchanted blueberry. Now, these enchanted blueberries are a food product. They should heal, I believe, 4 hearts, and, you know, it only costs, I believe, 2. Is it right? Is it 2? Is it 2? Is it 2? Could be 2. Might be 2. Is it 2? Is it 2? I think it's 2 Ambrosium shards in order to fix, or fix, whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm SpitFire with Game Mode 5. Like, subscribe, comments, please.